So if you're interested in quick sizing information on this pair of sneakers, then I've already got another video up on my YouTube channel to help you out with that. Within 2 minutes, you need the sizing information you need to know. But in this video, I'll give you a broader insight on the sneaker altogether to help you make the decision if you want this sneaker or not. So without further ado, this is the Rick Owens Adidas Level Runner Highs in white leather. To start off, this pair of sneakers is the most iconic, creative pair of sneakers that I own. My sneaker taste is far from basic, but this pair even gets me thinking about the design, and that's great. In this way, I changed my sneaker wearing habits and I can create and experience new outfits altogether. With these sneakers, especially when they're a little bit more fragile or feel fragile, be more careful with them. Just pull a little bit here and there to slowly slip my feet in there. And you can just feel when it works, when you're past the enforced heel, that you just slip in and then it's okay to wear, and you could just do anything in them. Yet again, a little bit more of a crossover right here because I think that looks better, and then it's all okay. So what I felt right off the bat is that the heel part is enforced. However, the other 90% of the sneaker, all the way around the shoe, is not reinforced, and that kind of feels fragile. It's just soft leather all around. My girlfriend said that it looks quite funny when you see your toes poking through the white leather, but personally I don't think it's that bad at all. I went to Amsterdam in these for an entire day, and I have to say this is the best pair of Rick Owens sneakers that I've worn to Amsterdam. Best experience for Rick Owens shoes to wear to Amsterdam. The pricing of this is all over the place. Certain stores charge 500 to 800 and some stores charge 400 to 600. It's really different per store if it's on sale or not, and most likely retail prices will be sky high since the Rick Owens Adidas collaboration stopped. I think there's going to be more demand for this pair of sneakers, or Rick Owens Adidas in general. So I don't know where the prices are based on, if this was original retail or not. I'm not that familiar with the shoe, but it's really crazy that the prices are so different. But the price I got it for was 265 euros, and I got it for my birthday, only had to pay half, and I think 265 euros is a great price for a sneaker like this. If I could get my hands on the black pair, I would do it immediately for that price. So if you want this pair of sneakers, that's the price I should aim for. So in means of sizing, I got an EU 44 in these. I most likely aim for a European size 44. In this case, the European 44 is a size US 10. And these fit me great. I wouldn't have picked another size. There was only one size left on the website where I purchased them from. But I think this size is the sizing that I need for this pair of sneakers. For a lot of my Rick Owens shoes, I aim for a European size 44. It doesn't matter if that's a US 10 or 11, as soon as it's a 44, that shoe is basically my size, unless I say otherwise. In this case, it's a US 10, so the US 10 is a European size 44 and it fits me perfect. When I wear Rick Owens sneakers, I like to wear these thick Surfanic Pro socks to give me a little bit more comfort and to play around with the sizing a little bit. Some sneakers, I have some room in left, but I don't feel like they're bad sizing for me, because I like to wear these socks because I don't get sore feet in these sneakers. And I also prefer not to have the leather materials touch my skin because I just think that's uncomfortable. And that's not the only part why I wear these socks. These socks go to all the way underneath my knee, so let's say from here. But if my 3/4 trousers is just going to be here and I don't wear a sock that's covered from here to here, I think it looks quite funny. So in summer I would just wear lower socks, so they're in this pair actually, and otherwise with these Surfanic Pro socks I can wear them all the way to underneath my 3/4 trousers to cover that up, because I think that looks more slick in winter, just better. But if it's summer, I like to wear the socks lower all the way to in the shoe. To give you a correct overview, this is the sizing table for all the sneakers I have, and one pair of All-Stars to just give you some general sizing information. The weight is pretty nice on this pair of sneakers. They're almost the lightest pair of sneakers that I've got. And I think that's why they also feel a little bit fragile. The support's not there, so there's a lot of weight missing. It means that the support is more like the thicker materials that you feel in your sneakers. But I still think it does a really good job at being in this weight class, so real light on your feet, not as heavy as mastodons or geobaskets, and still get the look, get the nice feel, and being able to shop an entire day in this. Also not used to wearing sock sneakers. I've had some before, but I returned those or just tried those on. And this is the first pair actually wearing, so it's kind of figuring out how that works, how it feels. So maybe the fragile part's also just because it is a sock sneaker. So one thing people always tell me that when you buy white shoes, they're gonna get dirty really quick. Well, I've had these white vegan Ramones for a while now, and these are still really okay if you just clean them up. And this pair is nothing different than that, because these got quite dirty in Amsterdam all around the toe cap, and I don't know why. I'm really careful with these, but just getting it a little bit moist with a cloth, you can just get everything off basically. So that's my experience from just one day of wearing. If that's different in the future, I'll probably let you know. But really easy to clean, so these are also maybe even festive already. So personally, I'd like to wear these socks in outfits like this or as this, but I want to show you a few more possibilities because your style might be different from mine, and I want to give you a broad perspective on this pair of sneakers, also a means of styling. So maybe you could wear it like this as well. Also, it wouldn't be my favorite look to wear, or I think I would not ever wear it like that. But it's just up to you, so you can have a better view of this pair of sneakers. I think I really covered it all this way. And if I missed something, if you have some questions, suggestions, just let me know. Send me a DM on Instagram. Put a comment in the comment section down below. Let's just talk about Rick Owens. It's also for me to change the videos to not always be the same. So thank you so much for the time. I hope it was worth it. And I'll see you guys next time.